championship for winning the best police regional office.
Major General Padrigo.
Information and Communications Technology.
Major General Valeriano de Leon.
A true-blooded Ilocano from the north, well-loved by the people from the south. Born on May 7, 1967 in the province of Cagayan, the youngest of the 7 children of Mr. Nicolas de Leon, a certified public accountant who made it as a bank manager, and Mrs. Fe Templo de Leon, a public school teacher who passed away when Val was in high school. A man with humble beginnings, Val, or popularly known as Bebot by locals, used to sell ice candies and juice in bus terminals to support his being playful as a kid and finance his hobbies like going to the movie houses. He attended his elementary at Tuguegarao North Central School and St. Louis College for his secondary school. He graduated from high school at the age of 15 and went to college for 2 years to satisfy the age requirement to become a Philippine Military Academy cadet. He was then a member of a basketball varsity team and actively engaged in a variety of military and sporting activities. Inspired by the call of military service, he continued the legacies of his brother and relatives who are all graduates of Philippine Military Academy. His brother, Major General Benito Antonio de Leon, Philippine Army, PMA class of 1981. 3 brothers of his mother, Brigadier General Cesar Templo, Philippine Army, PMA class of 1954. Commodore George Templo, Philippine Navy, PMA class of 1957. Brigadier General Emiliano Beach Templo, Philippine Army, PMA class of 1962. Husband of his aunt, Brigadier General Rafael Redublo, Philippine Navy, Marines, PMA class of 1954. Unknown to him, he also served as an inspiration to his half-brother and nephew, who made it also to PMA and the military service. Major Alan de Leon, Philippine Army, PMA class of 2008. Major Jefferson de Leon Ibay, Philippine Army, PMA class of 2006. A true visionary. With his dedication and perseverance, despite the challenges, he joined the Philippine Military Academy in 1985.
The Makataong class of 89.
Pursuing his visions of serving the country afar from his family, the training grounds of Philippine Military Academy became De Leon's second home. As a cadet, he excelled in academics, sports, and military tactics. He is a member of Acolytes Group, Catholic Action Group, Discussion and Debate Club, Math and Science Club, Speech Club, Cadet in Charge Table Tennis Core Squad, Cadet in Charge Chess Core Squad, Cadet in Charge Mess Council. He eventually graduated as the 1st Battalion Commander of the Cadet Corps Armed Forces of the Philippines. Became one of the notable cadets of his class. He was a consistent top 10 and graduated top 13 from more than 100 proud members of Makatao class of 1989.
To serve is our passion, to protect is our action. Team VAL, one team.
After graduation, he joined the Philippine Constabulary and took the challenge of becoming a law enforcer as a young lieutenant. He advocates that a police officer has 2 core functions: crime prevention and crime solution. During his time in PC and PNP, he had his humble contributions in the counterinsurgency operations as key officer of 131st PC INP Company, 113rd PC INP Company, 116th PNP District Company, 112nd PNP District Company. Assigned in NPA-infested areas, he bravely confronted the rebels in the valleys and mountains of Isabela, Nueva Vizcaya, Kalinga, and Aurora, where he earned his Military Merit Medal, particularly in the surrender of more than 500 rebels and for a series of successful counterinsurgency operations. From Philippine Constabulary, he joined the Philippine National Police in 1991. He was 4 times Chief of Police before he assumed other positions in the headquarters in the following: Chief of Police, Bayumbong Nueva Vizcaya, Jati Nueva Vizcaya, Burgos Isabela, Jones Isabela. He served as aide-de-camp and executive assistant to the following directors of Criminal Investigation and Detection Group: General Attorney Romeo M. Aco, General Efren Q. Fernandez, General Attorney Ramsey L. Ocampo. He was designated as a Provincial Chief of CIDG Nueva Ecija, Pampanga, Pangasinan, and Bulacan. Later, he was designated as Group Director of Regional Mobile Group with the rank of Police Major, the post that requires the rank of a full-fledged colonel. Despite being the youngest and the most junior officer holding that position nationwide, he made his unit the best regional mobile group in 2006, awarded by former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. Later, he was designated as the youngest and the most junior provincial director of Quezon Police Provincial Office, paving the way for his class to get the elusive PD position. In 2013, he was relieved after the Atimonan Rabal case and was eventually assigned to Directorate for Operations to review existing policies in the conduct of checkpoints. Despite the challenges he experienced as a police officer, he always believes that it is not important how many times you fall, but how many times you rise. From his vast experience in the field and operations, he also capacitated himself in administrative works by being the youngest police officer to occupy senior positions. Division Chief of Directorate for Operations, Directorate for Intelligence, Directorate for Human Resource and Doctrine Development, Directorate for Controllership, Directorate for Research and Development, and Directorate for Investigation and Detection Management. In 2016, he was designated as Deputy Regional Director for Operations of Police Regional Office 11 in Davao Region. He subsequently became the Provincial Director of the newly created province Davao Occidental and later the City Director of Davao City Police Office, both in concurrent capacities. He is a well-rounded senior officer with a wide range of experience acquired in his various schoolings and military trainings here in the Philippines for the past 30 years in public service. Public Safety Basic Intelligence Officers Course, Special Counterinsurgency Operation Unit Training, Executive Incident Command System Course, Controllership Officers Course, Operations Officers Management Course, Logistics Management Course, Civil Military Operation Course taken in Armed Forces of the Philippines, Ranger Course, PNP Special Action Force, Police Intelligence Officers Advanced Course, Air-to-Ground Operations, Technocop, Information Communications Technology Management Course, Master Writer Course. He was also awarded the Best Thesis Award during his Public Safety Officers Senior Executive Course. Further, he also underwent schooling in abroad, International Law Enforcement Exchange Program in San Francisco, USA in 2005, Auto Theft Course in Sydney, Australia in 2007, International Counterfeit and Document Examination Seminar in Cesena, Italy in 2008. Participated in Masterclass 2015, Politie Academy, The Dutch Perspective in Volendam, Netherlands in 2015. He also traveled different countries and continents for various foreign engagements such as in Japan, Netherlands, Italy, Australia, United States of America, South Korea, Canada, China, Israel, Brazil, France, United Arab Emirates, Germany, Cambodia. As an excellent communicator and briefer, he has represented the Philippine National Police in various engagements worldwide. He represented the PNP in Indonesia as head of the delegation in Asianopol meeting, A proof that De Leon is a multifaceted police officer with vast knowledge on cultural immersion and diversity. A gun enthusiast. Also had an opportunity to participate in the different shooting events, gun shows and activities which have to do with fireworks and pyrotechnic devices worldwide, to include the following: 18th IPSC Handgun World Shoot in Châteauroux, France. 3rd Conference of States Parties in Geneva, Switzerland. SHOT Show in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA 3 times. IWA Show, International Waffen Ausstellung in Nuremberg, Germany. United Nations Conference on Arms Trade Treaty in New York City, USA. And Inspection of Fireworks and Pyrotechnic Devices Manufacturing Company in Hunan, China. One of the biggest achievements of VAL was when he was chosen to head the Special Investigation Task Group and led the investigation of the infamous bombing in a night market in Davao City.
To evaluate it, pero kung pagkatapos ng evaluation and it be filed in court or the warrant of arrest is issued,
the court was able to convict the 11 suspects because of the thorough investigation and strong evidence presented by his Special Investigation Task Group. He took pride of becoming the first from his contemporaries in PNP and AVP to be promoted to star rank. From 2018 to 2019, he served as the chief of the Firearms and Explosive Office of the Civil Security Group, where received the most coveted plaque of honor, the Gold Award from the Presidential Anti-Corruption Commission presented by former President Rodrigo Duterte, for spearheading the development of an online automation system, establishment of the PNP's one-stop shop for license to own and possess firearms, and the no-contact policy as part of his anti-corruption initiatives.
Director Valeriano De Leon said,
After 10 years of police, that is my vision this year.
Thereafter, he served as Regional Director of Police Regional Office 7 in Central Visayas. He implemented the PNP Major Event Security Framework by harmonizing different units like Philippine Navy, Philippine Army, Philippine National Police, Department of Transportation, Department of Tourism, and other local government units during the celebration of Sinulog 2020. The Chief Executive of Cebu commended the outstanding efforts of PRO7 for keeping it safe and ensuring the peaceful celebration of the event. The Sinulog was participated by almost 3 million devotees and yet recorded 0 crime and no untoward incident. In 2020, he was again entrusted by the Chief of the Philippine National Police to lead the police force in Central Luzon or Police Regional Office 3, thereby completing his assignments in the 3 major islands in the country, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Under his leadership, the Police Regional Office 3 was adjudged as the best police regional office during the 120th Police Service Anniversary.
For having been adjudged as the best police regional office, Award of Excellence is presented to Police Regional Office 3. Receiving the award is Police Brigadier General Valeriano De Leon, Regional Director.
Una sa lahat, congratulations! Nakamit ho ninyo yung Best Police Regional Office for calendar year 2020.
yes, salamat din sa iyo, Erwin, at ang ating...
The proven competency and leadership of De Leon have significantly contributed to the attainment of PNP's mission and the improvement of public safety services.
3 billion ba?
Sa pagpatay ng pulis si Jonel Nuesca sa maginang Sonia at Frank Anthony Gregorio sa Panikitar lang.
Sige, masabi ka, ano itutulong ko sa iyo? Sa pamilya mo, oo. Galit na lahat ng tao sa iyo. Yan ang pagsisihan mo. Wala ka nang kakampi sa ginawa mo.
De Leon admits The incident has tainted the reputation of the PNP.
He dragged the entire organization. Ang ganda na ng imahe ng PNP sa iba't liderato ng ating PNP. We have to double time again in order to bring back.
Prior his assumption to a more sensitive post as the Director for Operations, he was the Director of Civil Security Group or CSG, where he continued innovating frontline services and introducing out-of-the-box and technological solutions for Firearms and Explosive Office or FEO and Supervisory Office for Security and Investigation Agencies or SOSHA to promote ease of doing business and efficient delivery of services. Upon his assumption of office as the Director for Operations, De Leon immediately convened his support staff and led the review of the PNP operational guidelines for the 2022 national and local elections.
Kaugnay niyan, makakausap po natin si Police Major General Valeriano De Leon. Siya po ang Deputy Commander ng Security Task Force on National and Local Elections 2022.
Ayon kay PNP Directorate for Operation, Police Major General Val De Leon, bukod sa paghahanda para sa mismong halalan, nakatuon din ang pansin nila ngayon sa mga senaryo na maaaring mangyari.
That resulted in the issuance of the PNP Command Memorandum Circular number 03-22 entitled Revised Guidelines and Procedures in Securing the Conduct of 2022 National and Local Elections. On June 20, 2022, he was conferred with Medalya ng Pambihirang Paglilingkod by former Secretary of the Interior and Local Government Eduardo Año for his eminently meritorious and invaluable service rendered as the Deputy Commander of Special Task Force 2022 National and Local Elections. He personally supervised and implemented security coverage of major national events, which was commended by the higher authorities as generally peaceful, successful and well-planned. The 2022 national and local elections and special elections in Tubaran, Lanao del Sur, which led to the fastest declaration of newly elected national officers.
Katapatan at sigasig ang aking mga tungkulin to deliver the biggest electoral mandate in the history of Philippine democracy.
Sa tibay ng puso ko bilang isang Pilipino.
At para sa mga detalye, makapanayan natin si PNP Director for Operations, Police Major General Valeriano De Leon.
His other high-impact achievements are as follows. Successful security coverage of major national events. First State of the Nation Address or SONA of President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. Inauguration of the newly elected President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. and Vice President Sara Zimmerman Duterte Carpio. Sinulog 2020. Miss Earth 2016. Davao-led Miss Universe visit. ASEAN 50. Pope Francis visit in Tacloban, Philippines. Inspection during the 23rd APEC Summit in Pasay. Crafted the PNP Campaign Plan Double Barrel Finale Version 2022. Anti-illegal drugs operations through reinforcement and education or ADORE 2022. Upgraded the PNP Command Center. Active support to NTF-LCAC and sustaining the efforts on internal security operations. De Leon's assignment in police regional offices and national headquarters primarily involve senior posts with major responsibilities that require a high level of leadership and direction, competency to formulate and implement strategies, and manage organizational change. With the inspiration he holds from the former leaders and chiefs of the Philippine National Police, suffice to say, General Val De Leon was consistently nominated 4 times as one of the contenders for the Chief of the Philippine National Police.
Matunog din ang pangalan Police Major General Valeriano De Leon, nakasalukuyang Director for Operations ng PNP. Si De Leon ang nanguna sa paglalatag ng seguridad sa katatapos lang na May 2022 national and local elections na itinuturing na pinakamapayapa at matagumpay na halalan sa kasaysayan.
One of the
best members of Philippine Military Academy, Magkatao class of 1989. One of the brightest. Actually, he was one of the best contenders ng pagiging Chief PNP, no other than the Director of the ITMS, Major General Valeriano Val de Leon.
After his successful stint in Directorate for Operations,
we must digitalize and digitize as quickly as possible.
He was given a very challenging post as the Director for Information and Communications Technology Management because of the rampant and thriving cybercrimes in this age of technology. A B-Medal police officer, General De Leon was also adjudged several awards and recognition for his continuous excellence in the service for the past 30 years. Recipient of more than 100 police medals and citations to include Medalya ng Kagalingan, Medalya ng Katapatan sa Paglilingkod, Medalya ng Katangi-tanging Gawa, Medalya ng Mabuting Asal, Junior Officer of the Year nationwide in 2001, Medalya ng Paglilingkod sa Santo Papa, Medalya ng Kasanayan awarded by the former Chief PNP Police Director General Ronald Bato de la Rosa as Chief FEO for the LTOP online system, Medalya ng Paglilingkod sa Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, Best Senior Police Commissioned Officer of the Year for Administration, Motorcycle Rider Badge pinned by no less than our former President Padrigo in Davao in 2016. Outstanding Achievement Award by Police Cavaliers Association Incorporated. Chairman of the Police Cavaliers Association Incorporated in the year 2022 to 2023. He is also fortunate that along his journey, he had the chance to meet great people who influenced him into new possibilities of serving the nation. Inspiring people who motivated him to inspire more people. And beautiful people who influence him to see things in life from a beautiful perspective. Despite of Val de Leon's dedication and commitment to PNP, he remissed to accept invitations as one of the board of judges in various beauty pageants, to name a few: Miss Dagupan, Miss Tuguegarao, Miss Cagayan, Miss Isabela, Miss Cebu, Miss Bicolandia. He was also invited as the guest of honor and speaker of Department of Environment and Natural Resources DENR, Department of the Interior and Local Government DILG, Alpha Phi Omega Apo Philippines, Masonic Lodge of the Philippines, Fraternal Orders of Eagles, and Lions Club. Our retiree, a family-centered and advocate of women empowerment, maintains a well-balanced career and family life. He is happily married to Magnolia Flores de Leon, a fashion boutique and event place owner. They were blessed by 5 children. One member of the family went ahead of them. His second child, Chester Val de Leon, was diagnosed with congenital biliary atresia and would only live for 2 years. Miraculously, he was able to reach 7 years of age before joining our Creator. Chester Val had a chance to witness his father's success when he pinned the Best Thesis Award received from Public Safety Officers Senior Executive Course. Despite his hectic schedule, he makes sure to spend quality time with his 4 equally gifted children. Queenie Faye, 27, a medical doctor in St. Luke's BGC. Zachary Val, 21, a student pilot. Princy Val, 19, engaged in electronics and arts. And Olivia Lay, 13, striving to finish her high school. Ladies and gentlemen, our public servant for 38 years and 37 days, Police Major General Valeriano Val Bebot Templo De Leon.
Enjoyed this video? Hit the like button and share with your friends. Also, subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.